Hi, this is Paul here again from Boyle Payroll Project Management, and today I want to give you an update on remote working. So thank you for joining me, and if you want to keep up to date, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Remote Working Relief, making a claim for 2022 and subsequent tax years. Taxpayers must make a claim for remote working relief. This claim can be done online and is a quick and easy process. There is a legislative requirement that receipts must be submitted with the remote working relief claim. That is, the utility bills must be electronically uploaded. Therefore, when making a claim for remote working relief, the remote worker will need to provide a copy of the utility bills issued by the service provider in respect of the premises where the remote worker carried out his or her duties of employment. The claimant will also need to provide any other information that may be requested by the Revenue Commissioners so as to determine that the requirements of the remote working relief are met. Taxpayers can manage and keep track of their remote working and other receipts on the Receipts Tracker service, which is available in My Account and in ROS. Remote workers in receipt of PAYE income can claim relief for their relevant remote working expenses in one of the following ways: in year using the real-time credit facility, or after the end of the year by completing an income tax return. The total amount of relief received in respect of a year of assessment will be the same, irrespective of whether the relief is claimed in year or following the end of the year of assessment. The only difference is one of timing, with relief available earlier in relation to in-year real-time claims. Claiming tax relief in year. The real-time credits facility can be accessed through My Account under the PAYE services and manage My record cards. To claim tax relief in real time, taxpayers will be required to provide details of the remote working expenses he or she has incurred, along with a readable image of the relevant utility bills. A step-by-step guide to making and checking the progress of a claim using the real-time credit facility is available on the Revenue website on real-time credits. When an in-year claim is made, the relief due is granted as follows. The tax relief due is calculated and apportioned equally over the year of assessment. The portion of relief due up to the time the claim is made may be given by way of a refund. This is subject to the amount of income tax actually paid by the claimant at that time being equal to or higher than that portion of the relief, and the claimant being taxed on the cumulative basis. The portion of relief due over the remaining part of the year will be given by way of an increase to the claimant's tax credits. This will reduce the amount of tax deducted from the claimant's payroll for the remainder of the year. Example 14. Stephanie is a single individual and has an annual salary of $54,000. In 2022, Stephanie is entitled to a standard rate cut-off point of $36,800. A basic personal tax credit of €1,700 and an employee PAYE tax credit of €1,700. Stephanie is assessed to tax on the cumulative basis. Stephanie works from home throughout the period the 1st of January to the 31st of May 2022, before returning to the office on a full-time basis on the 1st of June 2022. In the period January to May 2022, Stephanie incurs remote working expenses totaling €2,600. The specified amount in respect of these expenses amounts to €300, and Stephanie claims relief in year on same through the real-time credit facility. Relief on the specified amount is provided at Stephanie's marginal rate of tax being 40%, and the total relief due in respect of same for 2022 is €120. That's €300 multiplied by 40%. And this amount is apportioned over the course of the year and is split as follows. Relief due up to the period in which the claim is made, January 2022 to May 2022. This amounts to €50, €120 multiplied by 5 divided by 12. relief due for the remaining part of the year after the claim is made, June 2022 to December 2022, this amounts to €70. €120 multiplied by 7 divided by 12. The portion of relief due to the period in which the claim is made may be given by way of a refund, provided the amount of income tax paid by Stephanie at that time exceeds that portion of the relief. Salary from January to May, 54,000 multiplied by 5 divided by 12 is equal to 22,500. 15,333, which is 36,800 multiplied by 5 divided by 12, all multiplied by the margin rate of 20% is equal to 3,066. And €7,167 multiplied by 40% is equal to 2,866, giving a total of 5,932. Take away the basic personal tax credit of 1,700 multiplied by 5 and divided by 12, and the employee PAYE tax credit of €1,700 multiplied by 5 divided by 12 is €708 for each, giving a total of €1,134 in tax credits. The tax paid from January to May was equal to 4,798. As Stephanie is taxed on the cumulative basis, and the amount of income tax she has paid in the period January to May 2022 exceeds the portion of tax relief due for that period, she will receive a refund of €50 at the time of her claim. The remainder of the relief due, the portion attributed to the period June to December, will be given by way of an adjustment to the Stephanie's tax credits. This means that Stephanie's monthly take-home pay in these months will be higher than it was in January to May 2022. Monthly comparison. January to May for standard rate cut-off point was 3,067, which is the same for June to December. Her basic tax credits are the same, €141 for each of the periods, except that her real-time tax credit increase €70 divided by 7 only applies to the period from June to December, which is €10 per month. So her salary at 54,000 divided by 12, 4,500 per month, taxed 3,067 at 20% and 1,433 at 40%. Her tax, in each case, taking away her tax credits, would be for the first 6 months 904, and for the second 6 months 894. So her salary, 54,000 divided by 12, which is equal to 3,067 euro multiplied by 20%, which is €613 per month, and 1,433 euro multiplied by 40%, which is €573 per month. Her tax credits from January to May are €282 per month, and from June to December €292 per month. Stephanie's net pay will therefore increase by €10 per month in the period June to December 2022. Claiming tax relief following the end of year of assessment. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, keep up to date, hit the subscribe button, or like or join the groups Payroll Matters in Ireland